this one moment changed my entire religion. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out the way real quick. The reason I'm making this the first video that I'm posting is honestly, you guys, to weed out the fake love, to get rid of the fake supporters. Shout out everybody who watched my last video, everybody who was commenting, man. I love all of you guys. I wish all of you guys the best in life. But I knew for a fact that by me posting this video first, it was going to upset some of y'all. And some of y'all are going to choose to unsubscribe. And so that's fine. It is what it is. I never needed the fake love, the fake support. I never wanted the fake people on my channel in the first place. So I wish y'all all the best, but it is what it is. I'm more concerned with the people who are choosing to stay subscribed, who are choosing to keep that notification bell on. I'm just make this clear, y'all. It is a Christian channel because I'm a Christian man, but God, he's telling me I'm going to be speaking on a whole bunch of different topics. Okay, so I'm going to be speaking on Jesus and spirituality, but I'm also going to talk about addiction, depression, suicide, like what's going on in the world, you guys. I'm going to start making video essays. So I'm going to do some videos like this where it's just me talking to you, and then I'm going to do some where it's like a whole video essay. I've been working on some of those as well. But I wanted to do this video first because God is number one in my life. Jesus Christ is number one in my life. And so I knew by posting this as the first one, some of y'all are going to be upset just because I stopped talking about 2K and now I'm talking about Jesus. So if that rubs you the wrong way, bye. I mean, I wish y'all the best. But in this video, I'm going to talk about the one moment that changed my entire religion. Okay, because I'm being real with you guys. No script, no bullet points, nothing. This is just pure off the heart. I've only been a Christian, like, it hasn't even been a full year. I haven't even been a Christian a full year. And just within this past year, I'm telling y'all, it's so much like blessings and so much things that God has blessed me with, you guys. And so that's why I'm posting my testimony as my first video. So just to give y'all a little backstory, I grew up in a Christian home. Like, my parents are Christian. I grew up as a kid going into the church. But just growing up as a kid, I never liked it. You know, most kids, we hated going to church. And I just never liked it. You know, like I felt like I was wasting my time every Sunday. I just wanted to, you know, wake up and play the PS2. You feel me? But growing up as a kid, I never enjoyed going to church. I never enjoyed like religion, anything like that. And now that I'm a little bit older, I can understand why. But just back then as a kid, I never really felt it. Like, people, you know, people go to church and stuff, and sometimes you just don't feel it. You know what I mean? And so as a kid, I never truly felt God in my heart. I never truly felt that type of love in my heart. I never felt God's presence in my life. And just give y'all a little bit of backstory, because now that I'm 21, I can understand why. But as a kid, when I was just a baby, I was like 2 years old. My father died by suicide. Okay, so my dad committed suicide. He was a U.S. Marine. He did, I think, 2 or 3 tours in either Iraq or Afghanistan. And so when he came back, he wasn't the same, you guys. And so growing up as a kid, you know, I was a 2-year-old at the time. I never understood, you know, like, especially at that age, I didn't understand like emotional processing. I didn't understand what was really going on. I didn't understand anything. I was just a little toddler, and the only thing I knew was that my dad was gone. Okay, so growing up, especially when I was a real young kid, like when I was a toddler, like pre-K, kindergarten, elementary, stuff like that, I was a horrible kid. I was a horrible kid, you guys. I was just so angry. I was so angry my whole life until this past year. And so now that I'm older, I can see I was just angry at that whole situation. But especially at 5 years old, you know, 4 years old, 6 years old, I didn't even understand I was angry. I was just angry. I was lashing out at everybody. I got kicked out of damn near every school. Okay, in second grade, I had to go to ALE. That's the alternative learning environment. So that's where they send the real bad kids, you guys, that that the teachers can't deal with. You know what I'm saying? So back all the way back in second grade, I was doing stuff like that. I got kicked out of every school in my area. No preschools would take me. I would start fights. I would throw stuff, hit the teachers, all types of stuff. You guys, I was a horrible kid, especially when I was a little jit. I was horrible. And then as I got older, especially by the time I was like 14, 15 years old, you guys, like high school. I mean, I'll be honest, you guys, I was sort of like a bully. Like, I was really like a bully growing up, man. I mean, I started a lot of fights. I just wanted to hurt people, just physically, just mentally. I would say horrible things, to get under people's skin and just hurt them emotionally any way I could. And I regret a lot of that stuff looking back, but just me at that age and that time period, I didn't understand what was going on. I just knew I was angry. And so, you know what they say, you guys, hurt people hurt people. Misery loves company. Well, I was really hurt growing up as a kid. And by the time I was like 15, 16, by the time I got into high school, I ended up becoming an atheist. Okay, so even though my parents were Christian and I grew up in the church, like I said, you guys, I just never felt it. I never felt God's presence. I never felt that love in my heart. I never felt anything in my spirit. When I was angry like that, you guys, I never felt anything in my spirit at all. And so from when I was like 14, 15 until this past year, I was an atheist, you guys. And so this one moment is what made me realize God is 100% real. And maybe I'll do a video in the future on how you can prove for yourself that 100% without a doubt God is real. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, like, I'm only here today, not just being able to talk to you guys, like the blessings I have to be able to get a mic and a camera and a laptop. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying the fact that I'm still breathing, the fact that I'm even alive to be able to talk to you right now, it's only through the grace of God, you guys. It's only through the grace of God. Like, it's so much moments, like looking back, where even when I didn't believe in God, He still believed in me. You feel me? And it's only through the grace of God that I even made it through certain situations and got out of certain situations. It's only because of God that I'm even here able to talk to you guys. But the one moment that really changed my whole religion was I was sitting right here in this seat. This is my desk. I got my game right here. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting right here, and this was back when I used to smoke weed. And if you guys need a video on how to quit smoking weed, I got y'all with that as well coming soon. But I was just sitting here smoking, like, and I was high as hell, you guys. I ain't gonna cap. But I was sitting here smoking and just sitting here at my desk, and it just finally came over me. It just finally came over me where I was like, I'm sick of being angry. So I told myself, I was like, I don't want to be angry anymore. I don't want to carry around this anger in my heart. I don't want to carry that with me anymore. I don't want to be angry anymore. And so right here at this desk, I was sitting there, and I wasn't even praying to God at this point. I wasn't even praying to God because I didn't believe Him at this point. And at this point, maybe we'll talk about what I seen when I did mushrooms. I'm going to talk about the mushrooms in a different video. But at this point, I didn't believe in God. I believed in something, like I knew it was something. After I took those mushrooms, I knew it was something bigger than just me, and that when you die, it's not just blank, empty nothingness. I knew that for a fact after I took mushrooms. But I still didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in Jesus Christ. I didn't believe in the Holy Spirit. And so I was sitting right here, and I was just telling myself, I don't want to be angry anymore. I don't want to carry this anger and frustration around with me anymore. I don't want to hurt other people. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to do that anymore. And so I broke down. Like, I was just sitting here, I broke down, and I wasn't talking to God, you guys. I was talking to my dad. Okay, so I was just telling my dad, finally, after 21 years, I finally forgive you. I was like, whatever happens, it is what it is. But I just said, man, I can't keep being angry at you, Dad. I love you and I forgive you. And as soon as I said that, you guys, like a millisecond, as soon as I started forgiving my dad and forgiving that anger, when I tell you, God came over me like a wave. I'm telling you, like not even like a wave, like a tsunami. You feel me? Like a tsunami. I felt him for the very first time once I finally forgave my dad, you guys. And so it literally, for me, now I can feel God. I can feel the Holy Spirit. And so for me, I don't know if you guys watch ASMR or like those slime videos, stuff like that. But if you know what ASMR is, when I feel God, it's sort of like that. Like I literally get chills from the top of my head all the way down my whole body, all the way down to the tip of my toes. You feel me? Like chills, intense. Like it ain't just, ooh, it's kind of chilly, you know, I'm cold. No, no, no. I'm talking about like riveting chills, like going through my whole body like electricity. You feel me? Like something that you can't deny. Like something that you can't deny. And so I knew in that moment, as soon as I forgave my dad, I was bawling. I'm telling you, like, I can say it right now and, you know, just have a normal conversation about it. But in that moment, when I finally just released that from my heart, that may have been like the hardest I've ever cried in my whole entire life, you guys. And I felt God right there on my shoulder, right here. Like he was telling me it's going to be okay. You feel me? Like, so that's what I would say. That one moment changed my whole religion, because in that one moment, that's when I knew I felt God for the first time. It wasn't in church. It wasn't when I was reading my Bible or praying. It wasn't listening to gospel music, none of that. The first time I ever felt God, you guys, was when I finally forgave my dad and I finally released that anger from my heart. So I would challenge you guys, whatever you're carrying around in your heart, whether you got people in your life that you haven't forgiven, or you haven't forgiven yourself because of mistakes you made, or if you're carrying around depression in your heart, if you have anxiety in your heart, all these different things that afflict you, I promise you guys, as soon as you let that go, and it's a hard thing to do. Like it took me 21 years to finally forgive my father. Like it's a hard thing to do. It's not easy to forgive people that you felt like have done you wrong, or especially if they actually have done you wrong. It's not an easy thing to clear your heart of some of these emotions, you guys. It's not easy to deal with certain emotions. But I'm telling you, as soon as y'all do that, as soon as you do the hard work, I promise you, you'll be able to feel God. I promise you. And that's really all I got for this video. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more videos on spirituality. I'm going to be doing more videos on just religion, depression, suicide, anxiety. I'm going to talk about current events, like what's going on in the world. You know, I'm doing video essays, all types of stuff. So if you guys made it to the end and you guys like this type of content, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all go down to the comment section, man. I'm telling you guys. And maybe I'll do a video debunking all the reasons like atheists are wrong, because I used to be atheist, you guys, and so I read every argument. You feel me? Like I read every argument. So if you guys need a video of 100% proof explaining why God exists, then I can do that. This video is my just testimony explaining how I felt God for the very first time. And I'm telling y'all, whoever's watching this, you right now, I'm telling you, if you haven't felt God yet, I'm telling you, you can feel God's presence in your life. You can feel Jesus Christ's presence in your life. I promise you. Like I'm reaching out through the screen to tell you that you can do it. I promise you. All you have to do is try to clean your heart, try to clean your spirit, whatever's weighing you down on the inside. Try to let that go. Try to let that go, you guys. And also pray. If you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, I challenge you, once this video is over, whether you watching it during the daytime or nighttime, I challenge you tonight before you go to bed, when nobody else in the house is awake, it's just you. It's just you and God. Go somewhere alone. Go to your closet. Go to the living room, the other room, somewhere where nobody's there. Go somewhere where you're all alone, just you and God. Get down on both knees and pray out loud. You have to speak it out loud, you guys. It's something about God's spoken word that God said, let there be light, and the universe was created. It's something about your spoken word in real life, you guys. The stuff that you say, you can manifest. The stuff that you say, you can manifest, you guys. So words have power. And I realized that I was using my words for the wrong things growing up. I was using my words to hurt people and put other people down just so I could build myself up, you guys. But I'm telling you, the words really have power. So make sure you speak it out loud. And if you're not willing to get down on both knees and pray out loud to God, just ask for a sign. You can ask for a sign. He'll give you a sign. Trust me. You can ask for a sign and he'll give you a sign. If you're not willing to believe in God, then don't expect God to believe in you. Okay, you feel that? Like if you're not willing to really try, then don't expect God to really try to bless you in your life. Because I'm telling you, this past year, my life has been so much better, so much more blessed than the whole past 21 years of my life carrying around that anger inside of me. So that's my message for this video, guys. Like this video, share this video if you know somebody who you think this could help them, or if this helps you, go down to the comment section. But yeah, that's all I got. Peace.